Hi everyone, welcome to this week update. As usual, we're going to start with instrument DXY on the data time frame. So we are still within correction. If I flip to the weekly time frame, I want to quickly show us something. Yeah, so we are moving, and I believe that the move eventually will test this area of 103 or thereabout around this area. My test around this area, but we are going to watch closely. So after this wave C here, we are seeing a corrective mode to the upside, and we have A, B, C. We're going to have an A, B, C there to finish the first wave of correction of a W, probably a W. Then we are going to go bearish on the DXY without breaking this low to have an X wave. Then one more time, we're going to go up to test this area of between 104 to, let's say, 107 area. So before we finish up that correction, probably it's going to give us a three-wave, a seven-swing correction on the weekly time frame. We should expect at least that. This started January 26th, and up to now, we are still within the third wave of that correction for about 7 months now. So the whole correction might take more than a year for us to finish before we resume the bearish trend again on the X5. Now, what can I see, or what do I see right now? Oftentimes, we don't forget the power of the trend lines. The trend line will kind of explain to us where in the wave we are and where we are likely going to get to. But I still believe that we are done with A completed and B is also completed, but we are within wave C. To me, it seems that if I flip to daily time frame on DXY, to me, it seems that this wave in itself to the downside is just the internal fourth wave of wave 3. So that's what I think it is. If it's going to be a major fall, then the trend line should have been taken out. What do I mean? Okay, I don't have that trend in place. Okay, let me dot that trend so that you'll see what I meant. If it's from wave 2, okay, it should have taken this trend line. Here, it appears as if it took out the trend line. So it's 50-50 for me. Because if it still looked though as internal wave 4 or wave 3, because we have not seen that yet until now. So it could be a wave 4 of 3. It looks so much like wave 4 of 3. So what I do think is going to happen is that this is going to go up, break the top to give us wave 5 of wave 3. That will take some time, maybe another 2 or 3 weeks. We may finish that. And then come down again to do a major fourth wave without breaking this low. We may test very close to this support, then go up one more time. So in this move to the upside, on the daily time frame, we may be testing close to this area of between 102 and 103 to finish up this wave. Let's look for a 1618 extension of wave 4 to the upside to finish this. So thereabouts, we'll finish this. We'll come down the second time again to do a bigger wave 4. that will test around this area, go up to around 104, 103, 104, then to finish up this wave. So the areas you should be watching for reaction here is 100 extension to finish with 3, to finish with 5 of 3, come down again to about 123 extension to finish the O wave C, which is with 5 of C. And then we can now finish A, B, C of W, then start an X leg to the downside. These will take some time. If I flip to euro dollar, it's the same. Here on euro dollar, it looks like we have not, this wave 4 is part of wave 3. So this is 1, 2, this is a 3, 4, because this didn't actually break out of this trend resistance here. If I quickly show you, that's the trend resistance in lemon green. It didn't break out of it. Then watch this trend resistance in the blue. So it didn't break out of it. Looks more to me like a 4 of 3. Then we come down to finish this as with 5, a 618 extension around this area here. Look at this support here at about 112, 169 or thereabouts. We should be finishing that as a wave 5 of 3 completed. Then we'll swing up again to do a 4th wave without breaking 1500 or thereabouts. Then we swing down the last time to finish wave 5 of wave C. We should test this area at around 10,600 or thereabouts. So this will be an area for me to look for an X wave that will break this structure to the upside. So we are looking at how many swings now? 1 swing to the downside, 2, 3. Then after that 3 swing, each swing, this swing might take like almost 160 to the downside, back up about 250 to the downside, back down to this level about 400. Then after that, we're going to go up to do more than 500 or 600 pips to the upside to give us an X wave. Then after we finish that X wave, we'll start another triad, the downside. And ultimately, we might be coming very close to this area to grab liquidity around this area. This, I predict, will take more than 2 years before we resume the uptrend that we've been having. So in the immediate, so we are selling with 5 or with 3, selling with 5 of 3. And within that wave 5 of 3, it looks like we've done 1 and 2. We are within wave 3 of 5. So we should see more downside. That is what I can see here. Pound USD, same. We should be looking for more downside. This is a correction to the upside. We should be looking for more downside. Would it break the low? I may not tell. We may be breaking this low to come and test this area of support here before we see a bounce to the upside. Nzdusd USD. Nzdusd USD. Now we are going down again. Might not take this low. We are going down again. This might be the last low here. So we are going down again. A correction to the upside. Go down again to come up. And so we'll see what it gives. USD JPY. USD yen. This is still grinding up. It's grinding up. By the time the DXY will be finishing with 5 of 3, we might be seeing reaction at around 165, 164, 165 area to the downside. Then last but not the least, gold. I still believe that gold is not yet done. I believe that gold is not yet done. I still believe that this will be a good area of support around 3,900 or 3,889 will be a very good area of support for gold before we see an upward shift. We are almost getting there. We've had a break out of this trend resistance here, which means that we may have seen a contracting flat in the middle here, an A, B, C, a contracting flat in the middle here. And if you want to treat this as a triangle, yeah, it could be an A, B, C, probably a D and E. But for now, what I see on the lower time frame, before we can say we are done here, to begin to buy, we would need to take out 4,380. So we need to take that out. Even if we take this area of 4,200 out, I won't still call it a buy, but not until we take this out to the upside. That's okay. 4,380, then we are in a buy upswing again. But there's still technically one more low to grind, which we can get before we begin to go to the upside. Inside gold, 4-hour time frame on gold. We have to be very careful selling. Even though we want to buy, we have to look for everything. We may have finished up, like I said, a contracting flat, an A, B, C. This may be with 4, A, B, C. And if that is true, so, and this is a 5 waves to the downside, you can see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside. We can only treat this as a correction of B wave or with 2. So if it will turn out like that, an A, B, C, one more leg to the upside without taking this top here, then we may be coming to the downside to break this low. Once this low is taken, then of course, then we are in for the last 5 waves to the downside to finish up that leg before we break to the upside. With that said, I've come to the end of this update. Do like, share, comment. Bye.